we know the way, and we welcome you to San Jose, California. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the San Jose State Spartans offense has the ball first today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Berry. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The kick is on its way. Looks it in at the 40. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the UTEP Miners offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
On the run, it's Ellison. Tripped up for the tackle.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running the red zone. It's Ellison. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick completion on the out route. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete to start this drive. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Back to pass, it's Berry. Catch in the middle, it's Barnett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Hands it off. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
To the air, it's Berry. They'll run the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Really good job by the defense there, understanding pass, dropping back, but not losing sight of that running back and letting that quarterback throw it to him where he can pick up some extra yards and get that first down. They did a great job covering the whole field and making sure that running back got nowhere.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yards. Return. What a play there.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartan. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Ellison. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. He's got it again. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Hauls it in. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It is perfect. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow.
Looking to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be first and 10 from just inside the 50. Looking downfield, it's Berry. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
On the run, it's Ellison. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Miners look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
And the 2nd down completion was anything but productive. 3rd and long coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Miners send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Offense in a bunch formation. The running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
At the 35, he's open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Nowhere to go on that one. it'll bring up 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Clay. Runs through a tackle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Clay. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There's some room. Touchdown, San Jose State. They take the lead with the 6. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity. Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Running inside. It's Ellison. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Miners want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's got him, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Fights off a defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Under fire. Got it set up on the outside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. It's complete to the right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They give it to him again, and he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
It's complete on the right side. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Miners are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Bohannon.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. He might want another play. Run in the red zone, it's Ellison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Miners will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Caught. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Man, you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Touchdown, UTEP! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To the air, it's Berry. It's complete to the left. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. They get him out of bounds a couple of yards shy of the line to gain, and the defense makes the stand. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The run inside. It's Ellison. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Using his legs, it's Alexander. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.